education is a part of our religion. Our religion starts with the first word, which is Iqra.
The very first verse which was revealed to Prophet Muhammad is Iqra. Iqra means read in Arabic.
Knowledge and seeking knowledge, as the Prophet said in one of his sayings, is an obligation on every single Muslim.
Many binding forces there, which one of very strongly is, of course, religion, because 90% of the people belong to the same religion of Islam.
Islam is a global religion. Unfortunately, we think about Islam, focus more on the region, Middle East. But what I show my students all the time, I show them a big map with Muslims all over the world, Muslim countries, Muslim places. The Middle East is just a small spot.
Islam is not just a religion of an individual, it's a religion of a community. You know, we're asked to pray together, eat together, we fast together.
Islam itself, it's a beautiful religion. And there's so many parallels with Christianity and Judaism. I think just people forget to make those parallels. We have Ramadan where we fast, but I think in Christianity there's Lent. And then in Judaism there's Passover. There's all these different practices of doing the same thing, of the idea of sacrificing and appreciating what you have.
In the month of Ramadan, that's when it's really special for us, because that's the month that the Quran was revealed to Prophet Muhammad. So, and then as we fast to remember God in everything we do.
The significance of Ramadan is to make yourself a stronger person, because giving up like food and water and things for 29 days is a hard thing to do. So we get up before the sun rises and we eat, and then we eat afterwards.
During Ramadan, you try to make yourself a good person, trying to I think one of my sister's goal was trying to be patient with each other.
This past Ramadan, I gave up listening to music. In addition to giving up food and water and everything, it was hard. It might have been the hardest month of my entire life, because music is a really big part of my life.
At the end of the month of fasting is a celebration to observe the day, to thank Allah that we were able to fast, and there is a special prayer. And Heritage Hall is rented every year for that special prayer in the morning. It's called Eid. Eid means happiness. So Heritage Hall is used to make that Eid prayer. And yes, there are a couple of thousand people every year who come for that prayer.
It's really nice to see 1,000 Muslims all together praying.
There's different sects of Islam, and now it's kind of more prominent because of, the Iraq war and those kind of things. But growing up, we had no idea what that even meant. Later on, finally, when we started hearing it, I found out that my dad was actually Sunni and my mom was Shia, and my whole family is kind of split like that. And then, we have friends that are Wahhabi and, all these different sects, but those issues never kind of came up.
When Muslims meet with each other, they say Salaam Alaikum. This is our greeting. And the meaning of this greeting, peace be on you. So that is the basic teaching and basic culture of Islam. That is the first and the foremost and the most important misrepresentation, is that it's not a peaceful religion.
I think there are some kind of misunderstanding of the faith just because of the circumstances that people see on TV. And for my students, I all the time give this kind of a parable, this example. If you are not in Lexington, you don't live in Lexington, you live somewhere else, not even in the United States, and you will watch only the 5 o'clock news or the 11 o'clock news here from our local TV. If you are actually building your kind of judgment or understanding of the community in Lexington based on only in this, you say, what a terrible community. What is going on was just terrible things going on.
I remember NPR said something about a Muslim god, and I actually wrote them an email, which may have been not very nice. I emailed them and I said, there's no such thing as a Muslim god. Allah means God in Arabic. It just means God. There's no specific Muslim God. There's no Jewish God. You know, it's just God.
So there's a saying in the Quran that says if you save a life, it's like saving all of humanity. And if you take a life, it's as if you were killing all of mankind. It's really just, you know, there's such a premium on that, on saving a life.
Helping people in any ways. If you are trying to cure somebody's pain, or if you are trying to help someone who is suffering, is of course a very recommended thing in Islam. And I think, for that matter, I think it is in every religion.
That actually is a very, you know, core tenet of Islam. Islam is basically submission to God's will, and that means, you know, you do not kill, you know, basically the 10 Commandments. I mean, we follow that. It's a very, very, you know, that's the core of Islam, is basically the 10 Commandments. And I think a lot of people probably don't realize that it's part of the Abrahamic, you know, follows the Abraham traditions, in the sense that it's Islam actually incorporates Judaism and Christianity, and you know, Islam actually, we believe in the Bible, we believe in the Torah, the Psalms of David. I mean, these are parts of our religion as well.
That's just kind of, again, the benefits of it, that people come together. You know, people address questions and problems together. People socialize with each other. Because bringing Adam and Eve together, this is the essence of social life in the humankind. Human cannot live alone.